Hey guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. I'm Isel, and if you didn't already know, I'm doing a tutorial on AFK Fish Farm today on the latest snapshot 1.15, and I wanted to see if this would work on this snapshot. And the good news is that it does, because I've already tested it out, but I'm going to show you that and prove it for you now. I have my fishing rod here, so let's go check that out. And there we go, it's working. So why am I showing you another tutorial on an AFK Fish Farm just to say that it works in 1.15? I could have made a very quick video that would have lasted about 5 seconds. Well, the design that I'm using here is a design that was built by M77 and xisumavoid. And I've used this tutorial in the past because it's a great design, it's very simple and it's very easy to make. And I just wanted to see if this one actually works in 1.15. And as you've seen, it does. However, it can be simplified. As you can see, this one over here has a trapdoor, and this one doesn't have a trapdoor. And this one here has an extra hole for where the water is flowing into. And this is really important for some of you because a lot of you are using this on servers, and a lot of you have issues with ping, ticks or lag, and that's causing you not to be able to catch fish or for you to be able to AFK. Before I get into the design of these, the best rod that you need for AFK fishing is the one that I have in my inventory here, and it's one with mending, unbreaking, look of the sea 3 and lure 3. That is the best rod that you can get when you're AFK fishing. It will maximize the catch, it will give you the best loot, and the rod will never break because your XP goes up when you're AFK fishing. The great news is that when you're actually fishing, you're going to pick up rods with enchantments. When you're AFK fishing, you're going to pick up loads of rods with enchantments, and you want to maximize the rod as quickly as possible so that you then don't have to keep repairing a rod. So in a chest here, I've got 2 rods, one with lure 3 and look of the sea 3. And then one with mending and unbreaking 3. So when you have your 30 levels, you pop them into an anvil and you combine them. I didn't even need. It looks like I didn't even need. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I now have a max enchant rod, which is lure 3, look of the sea 3, mending and unbreaking 3. So let's now go build this AFK fish farm. In this chest here, I've got everything that you're going to need: an iron trapdoor, dirt, lightweighted pressure plate, note block, water bucket, an oak fence, a hopper and 2 chests. So the one that I'm going to show you is a combination of M77 and xisumavoids and the one with the extra feature which is going to allow you to AFK fish on a server much better. So the problem with an AFK fish farm on a server is that you're going to get lots of ping. And it's the reaction between the trapdoor, the note block and the pressure plate. You either need a really quick server or it's a slight delay between your cast and the reactivation of the pressure plate, which reactivates the trapdoor. If you don't have that instant ping like you would have on a survival single player, then you're not going to catch any fish or your rod is not going to repeat. With this system here, all you need is a note block and a pressure plate. However, you need to get it spot on the pressure plate. So you see my crosshair is just going down to the edge here, and when I catch something, it reactivates. So this is a system that you can use without the trapdoor. This system here has an extra block down here, which I'm going to show you in the construction here. And you're going to see that there's a slight delay difference. Now, getting your crosshair spot on here is really important. So there's a slight delay between the rod coming back and recasting. And it's that slight delay that helps you to AFK fish on a server much better than the one over here with a trapdoor, because this replicates being on survival single player and it's an instant recatch. This system here is the same system as this, just without the trapdoor, and this system here delays it just a little bit so it becomes better on a server. So I'm going to show you now how to make this AFK fish farm. What you need to do first is dig out a trench 4 long. Just like that. I'm going to pick up the dirt. And then you need to make 1 more block down here. So 4 long, 1 block down. We're then going to put in a chest, a double chest. This is for collecting our items. And then we're going to get a hopper. With the hopper, you need to point at the side, press shift so you're crouching, and then right click. What that does is it points the hopper nozzle into the chest. So whatever comes into the hopper goes into the chest. What we need to do then is put on the fence and the hopper, and for that you need to press shift and right click. Once we have the fence post down, we're going to get our water and we're going to just right click on the post, and as you can see, it flows into the block in front. If this is flowing all over the place, make sure you have the block in front dug out. The next thing that we're going to do is get our light weighted pressure plate, press shift and point at the top of the fence post here and right click. Then we're going to put our note block in front of the water here. And that then is the system built. You can add a trapdoor if you wish. With a trapdoor, your aim doesn't have to be as specific. So that may be a better system for you. If you've got really high ping and you're on a server, or if you're in a single player, then I would definitely recommend Doc M77's and xisumavoid's design, because it's definitely a lot more reliable. You don't have to be as accurate with your crosshairs. However, with this system, you're definitely going to have a better chance of this working on a server. The best place to stand is right at the back of the chest. And when you're aiming, aim right at the tip of the pressure plate, so when you cast, it pops down. And you need to bring your cursor slightly down just so it's right at the edge of the pressure plate again. So when you catch something, it's going to reactivate and it's going to recast. Just like that. So you can see where the pressure plate is just meeting the edge. If you're AFK fishing, there's a couple of things you can do. You can get an auto clicker. You can tape your mouse button or put something heavy on it, but when you're putting something heavy on it and you have to be this precise with the pressure plate, then it can be quite difficult to get that right. Another thing you can do is press F3 and T, and that will reload your resource pack. And I'm now not touching my mouse, I'm not holding it, and it's auto recasting. You can see that the cursor is keeping in place. So that is how you make this AFK Fish Farm. That's how it works better on servers and how you have more of a minimal design as well. I have to say that my favorite is still the one over here by Doc M77 and xisumavoid. It's a lot more accurate, especially if you're on a server where you've got a decent ping. I have tested this out in a server, and I've also tested this out in a server, and it works really well. This one just works better when you've got bad ping or there's a little bit of lag on the server. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you found it useful. I love doing these tutorials on AFK Fish Farms because AFK Fish Farms is a great way to get mending books, a great way to get other enchanting books, and a great way to get an easy food source so that you are not running out of food because you get loads and loads and loads of fish. Anyway guys, that's it for me in this video. I really hope that you found it useful. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Isel. Would be great if you left a like in this video, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.